Hello everybody. Rick here, and we're headed down to the deer camp. I'm gonna set up the camper, put out some trail cams, spend the weekend getting things all ready to go. Early black powders 2 weeks from now. I believe it's the 18th and 19th, or 19th and 20th, something like that, of October. But we're gonna head on down. What's gonna be rough this trip, and it happens every year this exact time, I don't know, it's just, to me it's a perfect time to take the camper down, get everything set up. But we got the Highway 60 yard sale going on, so traffic along Highway 60 is going to be pretty tough. A lot of traffic, a lot of yard sales, people going in and out, parking on the side of the road, and they don't look before they pull out. So it's going to be slow going this time, but we're going to make it. I'll hit the video there and give you an idea of the traffic that we go through. Hopefully it won't be too bad, but I know it will be. It always is. It's beautiful weather for it. Probably yard sales set up like crazy, and it's going to be a fun trip. Be a fun trip. So this is the issue you have with them. Most of Meade County has an ordinance where you can't set up a yard sale on the side of the road without a safe place for traffic to pull off. It looks like Breck County's pretty much done the same thing, but it's still stop and go as people pull into these lots, pull out of the lots. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be a fun trip down there. made it through the Highway 60 yard sale fiasco. Wasn't near as bad as it has been in the past. I think it's more of the counties are getting smarter and smarter, and not letting people set up right on the roads. So it wasn't too bad. There was some stop and go, but once we get through Owensboro and then into McLean County and hit Beach Grove, and then this is my favorite part of the drive, pulling in. My favorite part. My buddy Will should already be here. He left about 10 or 15 minutes before me. He wasn't pulling the camper. Temperatures are going to be in the mid to low 80s for the highs and the lows of 60. So it should be a pretty enjoyable weekend. Beans are still up down here. And here we are. Getting ready to drive the loop. It's about 6:45, almost 7 o'clock. It's a little early still, but I want to get back and get a fire going and get supper started. I'm going to spare you the details of driving the entire loop. I already have a video on that. You can check it out in my playlist. One of the things we do this time of the year, obviously, is look and see what crops are still standing, which ones are down, what they got out. Maybe we'll get lucky and see a deer. But it's just something relaxing to do, something we always do. We didn't get it done last night because it got too late on us, but so we're going to drive the loop here. access cross, one to the left, one to the right. They were out in the middle of the road. Got two deer over here in the wood line, all the way over in the far wood line. That's 5 so far on the loop. Oh, here's 2 deer right here in the road. 7. Seven deer for this early of a drive's not too bad. Another bean field being taken down. There's still hot ashes in here from this morning. We got a pork steak on an open fire. Joe would be proud of me. Time to eat. Good morning, everybody. Sunday morning. Fixing some pancakes. Getting them ready. And then gotta clean up the camper. Got to do some scrubbing floors and stuff. Get all the leaves and crap out of here. Get my bed made. Get everything ready. And then call it an evening. Call it a morning. And then we'll see you back down here in a couple weeks, I guess.
Sleeves that I need to make this work. So I'm in a situation here. In this chimney, there's a little rim that slides right inside of this collar. But the rim is the exact same size as this collar. So I can't slide it all the way down in. If I have a collar that goes with the stove, and I don't have it. I've got a solution. I am going to use the smaller stove tonight, and then tomorrow I'm going to drive all the way to my tent on my snowmobile and go get the proper collar, and I'm going to get the oven that goes with this stove. It's a handmade.
Well, we got the floor all clean. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, looking pretty good. Scrubbed it by hand, toweled it down. Now to attack this bedroom back here. Okay, we got her done though. Bed's made. 7 pillows in that bad boy. That blanket down there is for the dog. Ooh, doggy. That was a chore. Making a bed's not a chore. I make my bed every day, but whew, fighting that camper. Clean floor here. Dishes are all clean. I need to get some paper plates. I really need to do a inventory of my food supply. I keep thinking I've done it already, but I probably need to do it again. Got the cabinets emptied and inventory. It looks like we got plenty of soups. We got 5 different cans of soup. We got some brown gravy back there, some baked beans and pork and beans, a couple cans of those, can of rotel. We got some mixed vegetables and corn. I don't have any green beans. I need to get some of those. We got cream of mushroom, a couple ramen type meals, some mac and cheese, a can of Spam and some Vienna sausages, Spam singles, some noodles or chicken and rice, and then we got some noodles, red beans and rice, crackers, Jiffy Mix, and I'm definitely low on syrup, and I have no pancake mix. I used the last of it this morning. So I'm not going through this cabinet up here, but up here we have our seasonings, sugar, flour, Jack. I got plenty of Jack. I'm good on aluminum foil. I do need to bring me my drinking vessels down here. Got coffee, some grits back there. So I'm good on all that. Okay, and then over here is where we keep the bread and the chips. Got plenty of that in there. Popcorn, paper towels. And some more bedding, it looks like. So, I'm about ready to roll. Put this back in the cabinets and grab the trash out of here, unhook my water, and we're about to wrap her up. And we have everything reorganized, which makes the pantry look a little bit light. Okay, everything's shut down, lights are out, dishes are put away, beds are made, floor's clean, cabinets restocked, TV's off, and we're ready to close her down. See y'all in a couple weeks here in the camper. Well, it only took me about 13 tries to back this thing up and get it aligned. I obviously wasn't going to pick the front of the trailer up and move it left or right, but we're loaded up, camp's cleared out, we're ready to roll. Got to stop at Beach Grove, pick up a bag of ice. Brought too many groceries down here, and I don't want to leave it set for 2 weeks. Although I think it would be good to go, but I just soon take it home and eat it for lunch. Whew, I need to get a backup camera. This is absolutely killing me. Okay. 2+ hour drive to go. And we'll see. We're planning on coming down the Friday before black powder. I think that's, or actually, I think we're coming down the Thursday afternoon prior to the weekend of black powder. That'll give us Friday to get all settled in, and Saturday morning the 2-day black powder season starts. Now, I was wondering why I always come down here this weekend, because we've been doing this for several years. Well, up until Kelsey turned 13, this coming weekend is youth hunting weekend. And up until then, I had a youth. I don't have no youth no more. And so no need to, we still traditionally come down here this weekend, but that's why we were doing it, because youth weekend is this coming weekend, and then the weekend after that is early black powder. It used to be the other way around, but the state finally got smart and switched it, and they let the youth have the first hunt of the season. And I don't know, I think, yeah, the deer are less messed with, spooked with, or less activity in the woods and stuff like that. Although you still have your bow hunters. I haven't bow hunted in years, and I don't know that I plan on bow hunting. I'm not a big fan of crossbows. I got it from people. I mean, the whole deal about archery season to begin with is any time you can spend time in the woods is good times. I used to squirrel hunt a lot. Squirrel hunting was the stepping stone to deer hunting. It was getting out in the woods, seeing squirrels, but not just squirrels, but also deer. Start to pattern their movements. Squirrel hunting and deer hunting is a lot alike in a sense. You got to be quiet. You got to be still. You got to have good eyes. You got to have good ears. I guess if it was 40 degrees outside during August, September, and October, it'd be different. I tell you, this early black powder, unless it's a wall hanging buck, I don't plan on harvesting anything. And I got plenty of time to harvest during gun season when the temperature's more conducive to harvesting and deer and getting it back to the barn and being able to process it there without having to cut it up down here. Although I can bring my stuff down here to do it with, but I can certainly debone for burger, cut my steaks, and we got access to a freezer, I'm sure, if we needed it to get stuff frozen right away. But that's why we come down this weekend, youth weekend, and my youth hunting days with Ricky and Kelsey are over. Of course, Raylan's 3. 6 years from now, maybe I can get her dad and her in a blind. I don't know. We'll see. Then we're going to continue to come down the first weekend of October, get everything set up, get it all checked out, and then we'll be back down third weekend of October for early black powder. So I got about a two and a half hour drive back. Hopefully the Highway 60 yard sale is winding down now and people are packing up out of it. But you know, this is their one time of year, so who knows? They may still be stuff set up. Will did say that the whole state went to the ordinance of no parking on the sides of the road. But still, when you get in those intersections and driveways and the populated areas, it's pretty much stop and go, because the traffic is a whole lot. There's a whole lot more traffic, especially on a Friday and a Sunday. You don't normally see that much traffic out on the road as you will this weekend with that Highway 60 yard sale. A lot of good sales that can be made. A lot of good food to eat up and down that road. I didn't see it posted this year, but my brother, his church, they're right off of Highway 60, and they do a heck of a Owensboro cookout with either Boston butts or chickens. I thought about reaching out to him and seeing if he was going to have any, but I didn't. Sorry, Bob. Trip down there from Beech Grove to the camp, and the camp back to Beech Grove, to me is probably the best part of the drive. This reminds me of back in the days during my youth. A lot of this same route, I used to walk it as a kid. We didn't have four-wheelers. We had a mini bike one time. I don't know where that came from, but I drove it one time and chain broke or popped off, and I had to push that thing all the way back, and that was my mini bike, extent of my mini bike riding. I don't know if you've ever had a bicycle on a gravel road. That's exactly why I traded it off for a Beagle Hound. And bicycle on a gravel road is not a fun thing either. So anyway, I'll quit rambling here, and we'll see you at the house when I back the trailer up and unhook it and get her all set up to split some rounds that I got sitting out there. Talk to you later. Well, I made it home. Less than 2 hour trip coming back. Yard sales were pretty much shut down, most of them. Traffic wasn't that bad. Go up here and unhook the log splitter. Get it set up. And then get everything unpacked and take care of business. Looks like I'm going to end up mowing the yard again at least one more time. I was hoping the last time was the last time, but doesn't look like that. But we're back home. Okay, we're back home, and like I said, I'm gonna get everything unloaded and things put away, and then get ready for the next trip. So hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Y'all take care.